All right, so it's Christmas time. We're off for 2 weeks, so we are headed to Calgary to see the Ontario Reign play on Tuesday. It's going to be freezing. It's supposed to be in the negatives. I think the high one day is a -11, and at night it's going to be like in the -20s. So the Kings are going to be playing the Wranglers. So here we go. So after a quick layover in Vegas and having dinner with the Weiss family, we are now leaving Las Vegas. All right, so it's 5:30 in the morning here at beautiful Idaho Falls. The temperature is currently a -1, and we're still making our way to Canada. It's cold. Coldest weather I've ever been in is -9, but this is a pretty beautiful city. There's just too much snow. You can see there's snow everywhere in Idaho. In fact, they should call it Idaho snow. Oh, look, there's a frozen, frozen supermarket cart. But I mean, that's what you expect, right? When you come to Idaho, you expect to see a lot of snow. I still don't know how people live in this. Okay, in Idaho, they decorate their town. So you can see here, their Christmas trees, or trees actually, all decorated with lights to make it look beautiful. And here's some more of the decorations. You can see they got that big light tree over there. Kind of hard to see, but over in there, there's a bridge that they covered with lights. Okay, so today's our first day going out in Calgary. It's supposed to be like a -10, but we're going to be using the Skywalk a lot. This is the view from the Airbnb I have. And if we look right over in here, you'll see that thing that looks like a saddle. Oh, there's the sun. See that thing that looks like a saddle? If I go over here, maybe I can see it a little better. And that is called the Saddledome, and that's where the hockey game's going to be. So, like I said, it's freezing here in Canada. I got my Go Kings beanie on, and Go Kings. Downtown Calgary, eh? So, there's actually gardens inside here in Calgary. So this is actually inside the mall. So there's the mall right there. And then they have gardens here because it's so freaking cold, nothing grows. And the playground's there. So I guess this is like an indoor park. So you can see it's going to go all the way around over to the other side. And again, and then there's the mall right there. And everything's all inside. And here's some more of it. And then there's outside. But nobody goes outside because it's too cold. Here's some more plants. They call these the screw pine. We have these in California, eh? So come all the way to Canada to see the plants you see every day in California, eh? Oh, look, wallflowers. Looking through downtown Calgary. This is Stephen Street, I think. Beautiful street. See, and then there's another bridge there, and they just all interconnect. They look nice, huh? So it's warm in here. How warm would you say it is in here? 70? And that's -16, just on the other side of that glass. Whole system of where the Calgary +15 map goes, where walkways go. Another sign you'll never see in California. Slippery and watch for snow or ice from overhead. All right, it's -14 degrees and we're out here walking. There's Tammy. Hi, Tam. She's freezing, but it's -14 degrees. It's the coldest weather I've ever been to. We're headed for that big structure that you can see right up there. If we zoom in, it's the Calgary Tower. Canadians, eh? There's the Canadian Tower. My Airbnb is right there. Let's see if I can get my finger focused. The Airbnb is right there, right where my finger's over. So I just got myself a haircut, and right now we're on Stevens Avenue, which is a famous street here in Calgary. So if we look down this way, you can see there's Stevens Avenue, and we're gonna walk down. Right. So here's some more of Stevens Street. So you can see there's shops alongside, just like every other so-called famous street in every other city. So, I'm sorry, this is Stevens Avenue. I think it's actually called Stephen Walk Avenue, or Stephen Avenue Walk, or whatever. It smells like marijuana, just like so many other streets. This is some statues on Stevens Avenue, and my wife said I look like this guy. Country roads take me home. So here's the Calgary Flames Arena. It's a really old arena, and it's like Seattle in that it's actually underground. So you walk in on the second level, and if you're on the first level, you actually have to walk down if you're on the second level, or going up, I guess, is the rest of the way. So if we go right through here, you'll see we're on ground level right now, so you can see it's down. So this is the way Seattle is also. We're in Lethbridge, and it's negative 22 degrees, which is the coldest weather I've ever been in. And you can see there's just snow all around. There's a big, you can probably see like right there's a big pile of snow. So it's freezing here. Thank God we're going back to California. When you're driving, the wind actually blows snow over the road. So it looks like the road's actually moving underneath you. What it's like driving on Canadian roads in the winter. Snow coming from every direction. You can see there's a truck up there, and sometimes there's so much snow, it disappears. That same truck's ahead of me, the same distance, but now you can't even see it. Coming up to the American border. Right there, port of entry. American border. The 15 freeway, we're back in the United States. This is a whiteout, so you can see how you see the road. You really can't see anything off to the side. You can't tell where the ground ends and basically the sky starts. So this is called a whiteout. And there's the last snow of the trip. Thank God. This is Virgin River Pass, which brings you from Utah into Arizona and then into Nevada. And we just entered California. We're almost home. Okay, so we're back home, and it's nice to be in sunny weather. I did get a puck from the Saddledome for the Wranglers, and unfortunately the rain lost 4-1, so I went on another road trip to see a Kings team play, even though this was the rain, and they got blown out. So our next stop is going to be at Arizona. We're going to Mullet Arena actually today. So I'll let you know what goes on from there.